Hello, guys. So I'm here watching the finals lap of the women's cycling, and the Swiss females seem to be taking the lead so far. And the time so far is 1 hour 4 minutes and 34 seconds, milliseconds. And Jolanda Neff from Switzerland is taking control far away from the pack. And she collects water right in the last lap right there. Seems to be taking control. And look at this. And the Swiss athletes, 124 for Neff, 127 for Fry, and Ingegand. Lap 5 split 1 is 105 for Neff of the Switzerland in first place. And Neff is unstoppable. The lead plus 25 seconds, and she's extending the lead. The Swiss athletes are taking control of this race. You can see a lot of young riders taking control of this course, and they're concentrating, maintaining focus. And the race is not over yet, but you know it's gonna be a big celebration for the Switzerland team. 1, 2, 3, it's gonna be because they're far away in the lead. $121 for Neff. Free is point 0.2 kilometers away. And Hungary KB Vaz is in fourth place. The 19-year-old Hungarian in Netherlands, third place. And the comments, whoa, that was so close. The Swiss team is about to enjoy a good celebration. 1, 2, 3 currently. Or will the Hungarian, the 19-year-old Hungarian, do an upset? But let's see. And the clock is saying 109. Cena Fry Second place, being trailed roughly, let's say, 20 meters. And just like that, look at the power. The athletes are doing very well. Impressive. 1, 2, 3 for Switzerland. The race is not over as yet. Neff, first place, and Fry in second place, and Indegard in third place. The Swiss team is celebrating, but the race is not over yet until the three athletes pass in 1, 2, 3, and that will be a glorious moment. But let's see, the time is 1:10 at the moment, and Neff is taking her time, powering up the hill. And the lap 5, going straight up. Split 2, and you can hear the bell, and you know it's danger time. And Fry and Indegard right there, coming up, and look at this. Will we get the 1, 2, 3 for the Switzerland team in the women's mountain bike? Will we see a glorious moment 1, 2, 3 for Switzerland? You can see how they're focused and can see the power in their legs as they're pumping up the hill. And it's a fight for second and third as Indegard and Fry moves in this. Let's see. That is steadily pumping. The 19-year-old Hungarian, who is in fourth place, cannot upset the 2 and the 3 for the Swiss team because they're far away. But Neff, the other Swiss, is far hard to catch, but it's still gonna be 1, 2, 3 if there's a safe traveling through the line by the three Swiss ladies. It's gonna be a glorious moment. But the Hungarian is a little bit far away, roughly 2 minutes in distance. But Neff, Fry, and Indegard, 1, 2, 3. Impressive performance by Neff. And they're going through the slippery part. Can't mess up. And he's using the power in her legs. Can you see he's using that core strength that she have to stabilize and just power up the hill. And then in the garden Fry is approaching the slippery section also. And the gap is being closed on Fry. Silver and bronze. And don't forget the gold. But the gold is actually secured. 1:14 is the time so far. And Neff, moving at 26, was stepping up the speed to 27 km/h and right over the rocks very smoothly. Neff is taking the lead. In the garden, Fry is both ladies on the same team fighting for second and third, but the gap is opening. The silver and bronze, the space is open, gap is opening, and it's the last climb, and we're gonna see the glorious moment for Neff as she's pumping up the hill. And look at that, she has the smile on her face along with the fatigue, but she knows victory is near. Right on the tarmac, she's pumping, she's moving forward. Neff is right there, and she finishes to take the lead right for the Swiss team with a time of 1:15. And then the two other Swiss left behind, Indegard and Fry. Fry opened the gap, but you can see Indegard is stepping up the pace and trying to catch up on Fry. Will we get the 1, 2, 3 safely? Place is being dominated by the Swiss team, but will there be a change in what we're seeing here? Is the fight for the bronze? No, it's the fight for the silver, but look at this. Indegard couldn't manage the pressure of the hill, so Fry stepped on it and opened up the gap, and it's a 1, 2, 3 for the Swiss team. 1, 2, 3 for the Swiss team, ladies and gentlemen. Neff first place and Fry second place and Indegard in third. And the ladies are celebrating, and this is a glorious moment. That's a lot of points for the Swiss teams right there. Everything came through victorious for the ladies, and this is the Hungarian 19-year-old coming in fourth. I can see that she'll be a good contender in the future. The number 33. Wonderful moment. KB Vaz. Can see that she's going to be a force to be reckoned with in the future if all goes safe. But congrats to the three ladies from the Swiss team, Neff, Fry, and Indigan. I know the, the news has been spread all around in Switzerland. And Terpstra of the Netherlands coming in fifth place. And another young lady from France taking her time coming through. Seems like it's not always about the time, Lecomte coming through. 1, 2, 3, and look at the ladies celebrating. The Swiss ladies celebrating. All the hard work paid off. And Great Britain is coming in for the seventh place. She's looking behind to see if there's anyone gonna snatch the glory. But seventh place, Richards of the Great Britain. And Ukraine pumping up the hill right now. The Ukrainian can see the relief in their face going through the line. She came ninth in Rio Olympics. This time she stepped up one position more, coming eighth. Ukrainian by the name of Belomonia or Belomian. I made a mistake with the name, but the last name is Yana. And Team USA coming in ninth. Beautiful smile on her face. And it's the fight for the 10th place. And Turbo of France coming through the line. And Baton, the lady from USA, came in ninth. Ferran came in 10th. It's a beautiful moment to see these ladies greeting one another, right after a hard competition. Shows true sportsmanship. Malene from Denmark. I know it's going to be a huge party for the Swiss ladies. One, two, three. They're taking selfies. The Swedish biker is coming through the line. She had a rough race, but she came through the line. Wrist feds. Just warms my heart to see these ladies greeting one another and cheering on each other to come through the line. It's a wonderful race. Impressive performance by Neff. Inspire the young generation to come for the Swiss team. Here comes the USA for the 15th position, and that's Kate Courtney of the USA. And the Mexican strolling towards the finish line. And that's Shav from Mexico. Even though there's not a lot of people here, but it's a good environment. It's lively nonetheless. The Estonian is coming through for the 17th place. Lyov of Estonia. For 18th place. Pendrell of Canada for the 18th place. And Germany looking behind to see if anyone's going to steal the glory. And Ranja of Germany. And the Polish is pouring up the hill and coming through the line. And the Slovakian, Tanja from Slovakia, comes through the line. And the Czech Republic, Jitka, came for the 22nd position. And the Argentine, Gomez, impressive performance by Neff of Switzerland. You can see it is celebrating glorious moment. Tina Fry and Indigan. This must be one of the most happiest moments ever. One, two, three. Impressive performance. And then in 24th place, we got the South African Lil. And then right after that, Lechner of Italy. And the Spain with Garcia Martinez coming in for the 26th position. You can see Neff is doing her interview. Such an ecstatic moment. Still got bikers powering up the hill. These bikers from Portugal. Powering up the hill to approach the finish line. Supporters are cheering her on. Fairly young, looking to be huge contender in the future. Queiroz from Portugal, the 27th position. This is the women's mountain biking, the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. Extraordinary performance. Impressive from the Swiss team. One, two, three. Neff taking the gold. Fry taking the silver. And Indiga taking the bronze. And it was a rough race for the Swiss team, but they came forward and maintained the focus. They relied on their fitness they have from training. Wonderful performance by the Swiss ladies. Impressive. First, second, and third. It's going to be a wonderful moment for Switzerland as they see their athletes on the podium. Neff, the gold medal. Fry with the silver and Indigan with the bronze. It was a rough race for Fry, but she take her time and slide up to second place and being trailed by her teammate Indigan. It's a wonderful moment, and it's a boy Snicker Prince. Stay tuned for more updates. And the Australian is coming through the line for 28th position. McConnell from Australia. And we move on to sports that's going on at the Tokyo Olympics 2020. You got the tennis coming up at 4 a.m. with the women's double round 3 and round 2. Currently, you should look out for the diving for tomorrow. You got boxing at 4 a.m. Badminton on 5. Gonna be a packed day today. I will be giving you the updates. It's the boy Snicker Prince. Stay tuned. Take care. Subscribe and like this video, guys.